Yo, what's good? It's Skano. You know, white folks known for being, adventurous and thrill seekers, right? Y'all got some of the dumbest hobbies known to mankind. Like getting in the submersible to go thousands of feet under the ocean to see a sunken boat, What happened? Implosion, you know. This dude, Timothy Treadwell, this was back in 2002 or something. He thought he was a grizzly bear whisperer or something. He wanted to be one with grizzlies. And he got his wish, him and his girlfriend, at some national park. He filming and, treating these grizzly bears like his own personal pets. What happened? Eaten alive, him and his girl. Just the craziest shit, man. Black folks and minorities, like, we got enough adventure on our hands just getting up, going to work, day to day, and going about your regular life without worried about getting profiled by law enforcement or unalived by one of these crazy nationalists, some shit like that, a mass shooter. We ain't looking for all that extra shit. You got people, I understand now it's over 1,000 white folks trapped on top of Mount Everest or something. They got these tour guides, the Sherpas. They help them reach the summit of Mount Everest, one of the tallest peaks, known in the world or whatever. And, very strenuous conditions. If you won't freeze to death, you could die of, oxygen loss, or, you know what I'm saying? The air is thin up there, just. So now they trapped up there, and they making all this, we got, people got to spend money and resources and risk their lives to go up there and rescue your dumb asses. It's like, what is up with y'all, man? And all this crazy shit, y'all, every dumb, deadly hobby you could think of, white people invented that shit, man. Skydiving and bungee jumping and all this ridiculous shit, for adrenaline. You know why? Most rich, if not all rich white folks, are so catered to, and, your lives are so empty and pointless. You're so enabled that you just got nothing, nothing in your life that adds any interest or any substance to your life. So y'all have to do this ridiculous shit. So, like I said, now they supposed to go up there and rescue y'all. Listen, man. Y'all knew what y'all signing up for, right? The most adventurous shit I've ever, as far as like gang life, you know what I'm saying? We know what we sign up for, you know what I'm saying? So if you get shot down, by the other side, that's what come with it. They shouldn't have spent a dime, man. They shouldn't spend a dime to go up there and rescue these dummies, Just leave them up there. They'll thaw out at some point. I think next spring or whatever, But to risk money and resources and, risk other lives, because, like, the Sherpas getting tired of y'all, too. Now, these Sherpas, I forgot their ethnicity, but they like their own race of people. But they got a whole bracket going as far as, they are the main ones who take these people on these tours. And from what I understand, they ain't getting tired of you white folks, man. You know what I'm saying? They told y'all, now you need somebody to come rescue you. The Sherpa's tired of y'all. They said, no, we tapping out on this. You're on your own. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like I said, you know what you signed up for. Leave them up there. That's what I say. That sound cruel, huh? But people need to learn to stop doing dumb shit, You're putting other people in harm's way with your stupid decisions. You know what I'm saying? What the hell is at the top of Mount Everest anyway? What are just so you could like you get up there, you half dead anyway. Like I said, the air's so thin up there. A lot of them get hypoxia. They sick as a dog. You know what I'm? A lot of them don't make it back. You know. What are you looking for up there? You know. Damn. I mean, y'all pretty much got the whole damn world, but that ain't enough. You got to go to the top of Mount Everest just to see what. What? So you know, FAFO, you know what I'm saying? And, like I said, I hate to come across as callous and cruel, and, it is what it is, man. Like I said, they clearly, explicitly state you're risking your dumbass life by taking this tour, But, like I said, man, a lot of rich white folks, your life's so empty, So, I'm wondering what y'all gonna invent next. I mean, not that I would ever take part in it. Like I said, I got enough adventure in my life. So, yeah, I R.I.P. Rest in peace. And it is what it is. No ops left Skano. You already know.